Police Amotekun after criminals on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. In response to the agitations and fears of people plying the Lagos-Ibadan highway over attacks by kidnappers, Ogun State Police Command has assured the general public that it has mapped out strategies to outrun the kidnappers and flush them out of their axis of operation. Well, news started flying around that the Lagos-Ibadan road is becoming gradually becoming another Abuja to Kaduna road. And we all know the tragic surrounding Abuja to Kaduna road. That route, man, if you apply it sincerely, it should be called the bandits road because you either attacked or, if you're not kidnapped, something happens. In fact, unfortunately, the people are saying if care is not taken, it will become that way because of the presence of criminal elements. Some are saying bandits, some are saying the herdsmen, some are saying kidnappers. Sincerely, we do not know. Sincerely, of course, it is very, very possible that you don't have a clue about all these things if you have not have first-hand experience about it. While they're calling upon states who have not created their security outfit, just like Ondo State, they are actually calling on them to take it serious and to please do something about it fast, while telling the security agencies to, brace up, like they should charge up and bring out new strategies. And of course, the security agencies have said that they are going to do a very good job in flushing them out. While I hope so, because it's not going to be easy, sincerely. Look, the one happening in the north, the northerners think the southerners are not bothered about. Sincerely, it is enough trouble for Nigeria. If Lagos to Ibadan road or Lagos-Ibadan Expressway becomes another hideout for criminal elements, sincerely, it is not going to go down well. No. We don't even want to start imagining. We don't want to imagine what's the possibility of what is going to happen. So it is better it is curtailed now, and of course they look out for it. They trash it now, quash it now that it has not become, such something very huge. Okay, the news in detail, please stay with us. The axes included Ogumaki, Onigari, and Ishara, where 3 victims were kidnapped on Sunday morning. Responding to the move by the command to curb the renewed kidnap attacks, the State Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Abimbola Oyeyemi, said the command was not just starting operation along Lagos-Ibadan highway. We have been everywhere along the road. We have our Operation Safer Highway, Federal Highway Patrol, and teams of anti-kidnapping units there. What just happened was just an opportunist drive by the hoodlums who saw an opportunity to strike when they saw a broken down vehicle being fixed, he said. Oyeyemi recalled the killing of 2 of the kidnappers at the same axis 2 months ago with the recovery of 2 AK-47 rifles, saying, "We are not resting on our oars because we are not oblivious of the fact that Lagos-Ibadan Highway is one of the busiest roads in the country, and it is our duty to protect the lives of commuters on the road. We are making every effort to make sure that the hoodlums are fished out for and flushed out." The PPR also disclosed that the State's Commissioner of Police, Lanre Bankole, was at a place being used by the kidnappers to assess its security architecture, and he has given necessary directive to ensure that those hoodlums have no place to hibernate. Oyeyemi added that operatives from the command also embarked on operations of combing the bush, saying the first is a very vast one linking Ogun and Oyo State, respectively. We'll try as much as possible to involve border boundary security stakeholders such as vigilantes, local hunters, and others who have known the terrains very well. And they have been assisting us. It was even through their effort that we were able to locate their hideout 2 months ago. We are still carrying them along in this operation as well. And I'm very sure that very soon our people will hear good news about our breakthrough in that axis. We are determined to flush the hoodlums out, and we are going to achieve that. But in his response to the return of the kidnappers to the highway, the convener of a Southwest Security Stakeholders Group and the Are Ona Kakanfo of Yoruba land, Chief Gani Adams, said the attacks will go into oblivion if the police command in Oyo, Ogun, and Lagos states, as well as Director of Department of State Services (DSS) and security advisors to the governors and the state approve the collaboration with group members to join police operatives in patrolling the axis and the vast forest surrounding them. Adams, who spoke in a telephone conversation, made it known that 9 groups, including OPC, Agbekoya, Hunters, Vigilantes, among others, form the unit of all relevant security groups in the Southwest. They are working with the police. We started coordinating them and wrote a letter to all monarchs in the Southwest at local government levels. We discovered that kidnappers have shifted their attention to Lagos-Ibadan highway, and it is the busiest road in Nigeria. Meanwhile, the Director General of DAWN Dawn Commission, Mr. Shaya Oyelaye, has said that there is an ongoing joint operation involving the police and Amotekun in Ogun and Oyo State at identified criminal hotspot on the Lagos-Ibadan highway. Mr. Oyelaye said this during a conversation with the Nigerian Tribune on Monday evening. He said in particular, security agencies identified a group of people terrorizing people plying the end of Isara to Onigari axis, and we are already closing in on them. He said that with several high-level meetings and joint operations of security agencies, there will be no further attacks on motorists and passengers plying the Lagos-Ibadan highway. Oyelaye said, "We have had 2 or 3 incidents, but our security agencies are on top of a situation. The security agencies have met, and as I am speaking, there is joint operation going on among the Amotekun in Ogun and Oyo State and the police. Yes, it is already 1 or 2 incidents too many, because the Lagos-Ibadan road is a critical artery for the Southwest and indeed Nigeria. And if we do not move in quickly, God forbid, we might have the situation on the Abuja-Kaduna road on Lagos-Ibadan road." There have been high-level meetings and security agencies are working jointly. Largely, the entire stretch of the road has been secured. You will find police present, but there is that particular notorious point where the end of Ishara approaching Oniga